Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I have partnered up with Sleek Makeup to create this look for you guys. When they emailed me, I was super excited to collaborate with them. You guys know how much I love Sleek. I've used it from the day dot. They were probably the first biggest collection of eyeshadow palettes I ever had. Yeah, and then to get to work with them on this makeup look, I couldn't say no. So this is a sponsored video just in case you guys want to know, but you guys know how much I love Sleek. I always use it whether it's a sponsored video or not. Just to let you know, they're coming out with the Halloween hotspot collection and it's coming out on the 21st of September. This is why I'm doing this tutorial for you. I can showcase you the products that are coming out, and trust me, this highlighting palette will sell out, no joke. They're coming out with the VIP lipsticks. I've got 3 to show you, but I'm wearing Attitude right now. This paired with a black choker. And then they've also got the Dip It eyeliner, which is a liquid liner, and I've used it today. It makes a killer wing. So without further ado, if you want to see how to create this look, then stay tuned. So to prime my eyelids, I'm taking the light cream contour kit and I'm taking shade 02, which is the middle shade at the top, and I'm going to buff this on my eyelids using my Zoeva buffer brush as a primer. Then I'm going to set it all in place by using a cream shadow from the Oh So Special palette. Then dipping back into the same eyeshadow palette, I'm taking these 2 shades here on my 228 brush and I'm going to buff these into the crease and the outer corner. This is going to act as our transition shade. And then out of the 2 shades I've just shown you, I'm taking the brown shade. I'm going to take this on my 227 brush and I'm pretty much going to pop this on top of our transition shade just to darken it up and create a little bit more definition. Then I'm taking the Goodnight Sweetheart palette and I'm going to go in with that matte brown shade at the bottom, and then first of all I'm going to use a little brush to place it where I want it, and then I'm going to go in with my bigger brush, a more fluffy brush, to blend out those edges. I'm going to build up a little bit at a time. I don't want it to be too dark too quickly, so I've built that colour up about 3 times and blended each colour out and in between. Then from the same palette, I'm taking the more plummy matte brownie shade. I'm going to pop this on top, but keeping it a little bit more tighter and only going in the outer C area, but really keeping it nice, tightly compact. I'm going to blend it out again just to make sure everything is blending seamlessly and there's no harsh lines. Going back into the Oh So Special palette, I'm taking this shade here, which is like a bronzy pinky shade. And I'm going to pat this all over my eyelid from inner corner to outer corner and join it in with the browns. And then I'm taking the palest shade in the Goodnight Sweetheart palette and I'm just popping this on the inner corner just so you have a gradual definition and a gradual change of shades. Then I'm going to be taking my eye makeup wipe and just cleaning up and sharpening up that line. Then taking the Dip It eyeliner, which is from the Halloween Hotspot collection. This is in black and I'm going to draw my winged eyeliner. This has a very sturdy brush, so if you have a shaky hand, this is so much easier for you to apply it. It's a lot more precise and it's super black, and I love liquid eyeliner because it just goes on way better. It goes over shimmers and pigments a lot smoother than breaking it up. Then I'm just going to go in with some black eyeshadow on the outer corner because I felt like I just wanted a little bit more depth and just a little bit more darkness happening on the outer corner. So I just went ever so slightly in the crease. Then onto my face makeup, I'm taking this Sleek Control Shine and Prime Oil-Free Mattifying Primer. So this minimizes imperfections, pores, it gets rid of texture and oiliness on the skin. So it's great for me or anyone with texture on the skin or big pores. Then I'm going in with the Oil-Free Cream to Powder or Creme to Powder foundation. So basically it's a cream foundation, but once it dries super matte and it feels like a powder texture. As you can see, as this video goes on, you can see my face looking matter and matter as it goes on. So using the cream contour palette again, I'm going to use my sponge and dip into that first shade, which is almost like a yellowy cream concealer, and I'm just going to pop this underneath my eyes, down the bridge of my nose, on my cupid's bow, and a little bit on my forehead. Then taking the darkest shade in the palette, I'm using this to contour. So I'm taking a concealer brush and I'm just going to map out where I want my contour to be. So underneath my cheekbones, in my temples, and on the forehead. To make sure it's all blended, I'm just going to use my sponge and tap it all in and blend it all out. So to fill in my eyebrows, I'm taking the eyebrow stylist, which has a spoolie on one end to brush through the brow hair, and then it has an angled pencil on the other. Having an angled pencil is so much easier to work with because it just gives you a little bit more precision when you want to create like those straight lines on the eyebrow. So I normally take about 15 minutes to do my brows, and only this time it took me 5 minutes, which is like a record for me. To bronze and contour, I'm going to be using one product, and this is the contour kit in the shade medium. So to bronze up, all I'm doing is using a bigger brush, a more fluffier one, which is just going to disperse the color and basically diffuse it a little bit more, so it's a little bit more softer, but it gives like that bronze look. And then I'm going to switch over to like a paintbrush, which is a contour brush. I'm just going to add a little bit more darkness where I want it, so underneath my cheekbones, in my temples and chin. Now for the product I'm most excited to tell you guys about is the highlighting palette, and it's called Cleopatra's Kiss, and it is just gold, goodness, goddess, yumminess. This is just pure genius. So there's 2 cream shades in the palette and then 2 powder shades. So I'm going in with the cream shades first just to add like a base highlight, and then I'm going to go on with some powder, which just makes it like have that extra beam and the power to it. I look like I've been dipped like in 24 karat gold and dunked over and over again. I don't think I've ever beamed so much in my life. I'm obsessed with this palette. Like 100% it's going to sell out. I know it. Then using my all-time favourite blusher, it's in the shade Suede. I'm just popping this on the apples of my cheeks and blending it back towards the contour and highlight. Then for my underneath or my lower lash line, I'm taking the darkest like plummy brown that we used on the top lid on the outer corner. I'm just going to pop this shade underneath and then blend it out with a fluffier brush. I really just wanted to keep it simple underneath. I didn't want to have too much going on. Then I'm just going to whack on some lashes to finish off the eye look, and then we're on to lips. So I've chosen 3 shades to show you. So the first shade is Attitude, and it's like a mauvey brown. It's probably my favorite one. I really love and adore the color. The next shade is called Walk of Fame. For whatever reason my camera's picking it up more pinky, but it is like a really true red. You can see it more better when I'm further away. And then the last shade that I'm obsessed with is Show Off, which is this darky purple like vampy brown. I really love this makeup look. I feel like you can pair it with any lip color and it would just work. Alright guys, that's it for this tutorial. I hope you have enjoyed. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Please press the red button and join our little family. I'm here on YouTube. If you haven't subscribed already, you can find me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, or Amy's Makeup Box. Come be my friend and find me on all my other social media platforms. And until next time guys, I'll see you soon.